Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Sharp Side Saturdays. We got a day card today for the UFC, so I'm not going to waste any time. Going to get right into it. Going to go with a prop bet today, which I've never done on this show before, so looking forward to kind of changing things up a bit. Going to target the main event, Aspinall versus Tibera. We've got Tom Aspinall is about a minus 450 favorite on the money line. I like his KO prop at minus 150-ish. There's some books out there that have less. Minus 125, minus 130. I'm even seeing as low as minus 125, minus 130, but I'm seeing minus 150, minus 165. Props vary, and that's why I kind of am a little bit reluctant to do this, but I think we've got some room on this prop. Here's why. Aspinall, like I said, on the money line, a minus 450, minus 500 favorite. He's expected to win this fight at an extremely high clip. This fight is like minus 1,000 to not go 5 rounds. So I think that just math wise, Aspinall is projected to finish this fight at a super high clip. And then you go, okay, if he's projected to finish this fight at a super high clip, how often does he submit his opponent and how often does he knock them out? I think he knocks Tibera out at a way higher rate than he submits him. Here's why. Tibera at 31 professional fights has never been submitted on the ground. He has good takedown defense. Over 5 rounds, I don't think Aspinall is going to want to grapple in case he gasses. I think he's just going to go out there. He's going to strike. Tibera has been KO'd before. Aspinall he's way more athletic. He's a bigger hitter. He's going to go out there. I think he's going to get Tibera out of there. I mean, this fight is minus 160 to go under 1.5. So I really do think it's going to be a knockout, and I think you're getting a cheap price. Very, very seldomly am I playing specific props at minus money, but I think this is very good value here. So I like Aspinall to win by KO. I took minus 122 on Bet Fast Action. I think minus 150 is still good. The worst I would play it to is like minus 165. I think this should be more like minus 200 if, again, he's being priced minus 450 and the under 1.5 is being priced minus 160. The fight not to go the distance minus 1,000. I think Aspinall KO is the best way to play this fight. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. If you guys like hearing a prop every once in a while, because I never really give that out. If you want more money lines, straights, over-unders, totals, whatever you guys like to call them, that's fine too. Just let me know in the future. I figured we would change things up today. Go with a little prop bet. Tyler, what's up? I am good. How are you? Looking forward to this card today. We got about 2 more hours till start time. Looking forward to it. How do you know whether odds will get wider closer to the event over the week? It's just I've been doing this a really long time, and I have the ability to read the market pretty well. And it's really hard to explain in just like a couple sentences, but just kind of recognizing trends, understanding how the market works, understanding recency biases, and kind of knowing what the market likes and what they don't like. So I could teach a freaking class on this, but that's my simple answer is just my ability to read the market. People really came here for your boxing expertise. What is the early lean for Bud Spence next week? It should be a good fight. I would lean Earl Spence at plus money, but boxing is not my expertise, so that's just my opinion. Props are great wherever you see value. What do you think about the Paul Craig fight? I think it's going to be hilarious. You got 2 guys who are known as submission experts. Paul Craig coming down to 185 pounds. Probably not going to be afraid of Muniz is not going to be afraid, I don't think, of Paul Craig's leg locks as much as some of his past opponents would be, where the floor is lava. I can see this fight going a number of different ways. I think Muniz more pure grappler, but Paul Craig kind of has the magic. His striking's improved over the years. I think Muniz is a pretty decent kickboxer as well. So I lean Muniz, but I've got no play there. Favorite total, I actually haven't bet any this week. I kind of like the under. I'll just run through them all really quick. Aspinall Tibera, under 1.5, minus 160, kind of unplayable. Stoliarenko, under 2.5, minus 150. I would lean under, but not really wanting to pay minus 150 for it. Muniz Craig, over 1.5, minus 120. I would lean over there. Ziam, over 2.5, minus 145. I would lean over there. Cool about Murphy over 2.5 minus 200. I would lean over there. Marcos Grant over 2.5 minus 140. I would lean under there. Parsons Roberts under 2.5 took a lot of money. It's about minus 160 now. Early under was probably good there. Casey Alvarez under 2.5 minus 180. Probably would lean under there. Pokes Parkin over 1.5 minus 200. I'd lean under there. Muradov under 2.5 minus 123. I would lean under there. Kianzad over 2.5 minus 330. I'd have to lean under there just based on the price. Duncan Ashmaz under 2.5 minus 150. I would lean under there. Brazil Bannon under over 2.5 minus 260. Again, would have to lean under there just based on the price. Perez Fielho under 2.5 minus 115. I'd probably lean under there as well. So those are all my leans for the over unders. And again, I don't have any official bets on there. Love the props, man. I DM'd you the other week that crazy lotto parlay I put together with your help. Yeah, man, that was crazy. I mean, why not today to get another one? I love it. Got a side in Philly Wood. I do not. I'm passing that fight. Agree with the Daniel Barres steam. There has not been Daniel Barres steam unless I'm missing something. Fielho is minus 120, minus 110. I don't know. I don't think there's any steam there. Appreciate all the info as always, Andrew. Not specific to the card, but do you have any tools that you recommend to help with betting market analysis? It's hard to say. Like, I don't necessarily have any tools for it. Like, it's just a mix of I learned on my own and had like a couple good mentors. I put out some videos on my YouTube channel like 2 years ago. Just kind of it was called like MMA Betting 101. And I talked a little bit about it there, but maybe it's time to kind of freshen up on that series and get back into it and do something more. Breakfast and fist fights. Have a great and profitable day, Andrew. You as well, my friend. You as well. Is Muradov live for submission? I think he is. You know, he's fighting a guy coming up from 170 to 185 pounds. He's got a big wrestling advantage if he wants it. I could see a KO. I could see a submission. But he's also the better striker, so he could keep it upright and he could strike. Barres plus 100 to minus 05, minus 10. Yeah, I mean, that's not really much of a steam move. That's like 1% implied odds. I mean, Fielho, if anything, was the bigger steam move going from dog earlier in the week to minus 120. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the board. He's got some minus 105, minus 110s. Not much of a move. It's 1%, 2%, if that. Anything else? I'll stay for another 2 minutes. Oh, man, I have no idea, bro. I don't watch soccer at all. Muradov sub plus 1,100. Yeah, it's not a bad look. I don't mind a shot there at a big number. Got some day fights this week. Got some big fights next week. Big pay-per-view card. Also Bellator card. Some boxing. So next Saturday is going to be pretty crazy as well. Don't know if you went over any lean on Vieira, Pianza, or is that too close? I'm picking Vieira to win, but not very confidently at all. She doesn't really put a stamp on it. Is there a certain day during the week where most of the steam happens, or does it change week to week? I would say when the limits first open up, which is usually like Sunday, Monday, there's some big moves, and then maybe like the day of the fights. So it's probably like either the beginning of the week or the end of the week, I would say. But if it does vary, people bet all the time. It really just depends when like sharp people or big groups come in and bet something. But yeah, some stuff gets steamed on fight day, especially if it's like a nighttime pay-per-view card, like starts later, especially during like football season. Favorite UFC bet for UFC, brother. I just gave you my favorite prop bet. We're going Aspinall KO minus 150. Lean on the Murphy Cool About fight. If you put a gun to my head, I would lean Cool About. I just think it's going to be a close fight. It would take the plus money, but it's one of my least passionate takes on the card. I'll do one more question if you guys got one. If not, we'll head out. All right, cool. We'll wrap this up. Thank you guys for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to make these episodes 10 minutes or less. Sometimes bringing in sometimes bringing in other cappers, sometimes doing it just me and you guys. But yeah, tune in next Saturday. We'll be back 10 a.m. Eastern time. Thanks.